this, if this found you, this is for sure 100% a lovey-dovey reading. Okay? If it's not that, then you. Can you see that? The good vibes? All right. So, um, if it's not love, you may be meeting someone that's going to take you out of like a rut. Because the song that came through was Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. You can look that up and look the meaning up yourself. Okay? But I think you're going to be very happy with this experience, with this new love, with this individual. I don't know, let's get more. All right, because honestly, what is coming through, it's a very sweet though. It's a like a lovey-dovey feeling. It's less lusty, more romantic, charming, I guess, is the word that just came through. So yeah, you're gonna be, I guess you're gonna be swept off your feet because they showed me like a broom, and that is a part of a wedding ritual. I don't know if it's one of the like African communities, but I know in the US at least there are, like in the Black community, they do jump over a broom during the wedding or after the ceremony, something like that. I'm not as well versed in like the rituals, but I think that's something. So yeah, you're gonna be swept off your feet, and it could lead to marriage. Whoa. All right, I was just play shuffling, and patience came out. So maybe it's not gonna be like right away. This might be slow moving, like it's coming in. Do they know this person? No. At least I'm not getting anything. They're not telling me. I don't know. So let's see. Let's see if there's anything else. Let's shuffle it again. Oh, curiosity on the bottom and good vibes, but that was on the bottom anyway. But curiosity. So this person is curious about you. Maybe you might not know each other in the sense that, you know, you're really familiar, but they know of you, and they're curious about you. Vice versa. No, I feel blank with like in terms of whether or not you know them. So you might not notice them, or they just might be in the periphery and they're not really, you know, in the forefront of your life. But they're definitely curious about you. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, and 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Hold on, let me just show you. Okay. All right, let's see. What can you tell me about this lovey-dovey experience? Oh my gosh. Did I say that? Oh, what? Okay, okay, but there's still something there. Because we have challenge, and we have cleanse. This is something you're manifesting. You have to work on your space, like your environment, your energy, okay? But I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's with them. There's a reason why they're not approaching you. They're just kind of watching you from a distance. And I think this has more to do with their energy. Like, there's some things that they have to work out. I don't know if there's like another relationship going on and they have to step away from that, or they've just left something. What can I tell them? Yeah, they're leaving. They're leaving something because they're drawing my eyes to the birds in flight, like shifting away from something. So this is them. They're the ones who have the issue. not issue, but you know what I mean. They're leaving something challenging, or they're dealing with a situation that they need to work through in order to get to that point where they feel that freedom. Um, and so that they can be in a space, because I see the flowers and the yellow is bright. And when I think of yellow, I think of happiness, right? And I know this is cleanse, but I think because they have something to work through, and they're doing it. They're in that process, because again, they're bringing my attention to the birds, like they're flying past it. Like birds when they're migrating, they're going from the cold into the warmth. But the flowers and the yellow is standing out here. So they're getting to a point, they might have been a little heartbroken, okay? Like there's a reason, there's something that they're going through that they have to work through, but they are your person, whoever this is that's coming in, okay? They are your person. And the thing with this card is, though, it's not just about soulmates, it's also about that divine love. So, but this, I mean, it fell out when I said it was a lovely reading, and it's maybe divinely guided. Let's see if there's anything else I can get. Okay, I feel like putting these separate, because this feels like this is the relationship. Like when they approach you, it is, it's real, but this is what they're working through right now. So what about you? Healing. Okay, it's also about healing. So maybe both of you are going through this right now. You're preparing for this person to enter. You have to be in that, like you have to be an energetic match. Where did I hear? I feel like this was an interview. Oh my gosh, I can't even picture the face of the people, but I can hear like what they were saying. And so I remember someone was talking about being an energetic match for individuals that are, supposed to enter your life when it's divine timing. So like you might be in a room, and okay, they're showing me a picture, and there's this story that went viral where a couple looked back on some old picture where the the female, who is now married to the male, that whatever, they're in love, okay, they're married, this couple. So the woman in that couple was actually in an airport greeting her then boyfriend, and in the background of the picture that someone took was her now husband. The then boyfriend's out of the picture. The man that she ended up marrying was in the background of that picture. Okay, just like, it's wild. It's one of those things where you cannot believe what you're seeing, right? So that's what they're showing me. So I feel like that's kind of what's going on, and that's why they may see you, but you don't notice them, because you're doing your own. I think you might be doing your own healing, or you're just living your own life. You're not meeting yet, because you don't, your frequencies don't match just yet. Like it's not the right time. It's almost the right time, because they're going through that period and they're cleansing. They're also preparing. Like you're both preparing to meet, to be that vibrational match for each other. Okay. Yeah. No, it's still nice. Something's coming in. Patience again at the bottom. Okay, it is coming in for you. Don't, if you're thinking like, when is it going to be my turn? Where's my person? You'll meet them, but it's just not the right time. And do you really want to meet the person that you're supposed to be with, that relationship that you're supposed to be in, when you're completely healed and happy and in a good place, before you're in that good place? Because the way you react to things, the way you behave is going to be, I just heard off-putting. Like it could be off-putting to that individual, and you won't mesh. You'll be on different levels. And you want to be here. You want to be in like balance. Yeah, so don't worry, it is coming in for you. Let's see. Okay, do we have anything else? You know what, actually they're bringing me to this deck, so let's put this aside. I didn't shuffle. Okay, create a life filled with joy. Get into that frequency. Stay in that frequency of love. Get to that point. And 5D heart activation. Okay, but this is about bliss, inner peace, forgiveness, compassion. This is dealing with your emotional, I guess I don't really like the word baggage, but your emotional baggage that you need to work through and that they need to work through. You have to really be in the space. Cosmic upgrades. Also, again, water connection, creative, artistic, peacekeeper, healer, music. Oh, music. And we saw create a life of joy. That might help you, okay? Music might be something that gets you in a good mood and helps you work through whatever's going on in your mind. Or maybe write music. Maybe that's important. Write the lyrics down. Compose those songs. Yeah. But just create that life. Be in the state where you want, or where you, yeah, be in the state where you want to be. That's what wants to come out. Like if you want that joyful life, you have to be in the state of joy, right? Before all of those things get attracted to you. So you've got to match that frequency. Otherwise it just won't fit in your life. And if you're healing, that means you're going through the process. They're showing me headphones. So yeah, music is important for someone to like snap you out of it. Maybe that's the thing. You go back to where you really shouldn't focus your energy. And music might really be the key to helping you stay on that, that frequency of joy. And it doesn't mean like, bypassing what you need to deal with. Of course, heal, do the work, all of that. But I'm just saying, if you find yourself snapping back like by like default, okay, it's like that is your baseline. You need to set a new baseline, and your new baseline has to be the baseline of joy and of a higher frequency. So music can do that. Okay, so that might be important for you. Okay, what else can I tell them about this love coming in? I see a picnic, like the picnic basket, and I don't see people though. But I don't know, it gives me like the feeling of summer, maybe that time frame. I don't know. Or it could just be you're going to have really like sweet experiences together. Be going out, and maybe that's something that you haven't been doing. I know right now it's like winter. So, no, you don't want it? Finding solutions. The lovers. Okay, there we go. That's the lover's card. Intelligent, curious, innovative, playful. Okay, social and outgoing. Okay, maybe that's why I saw the picnic. Let me see what it says in the book. Ooh, sorry, I just pushed the table. Finding solutions. Finding solutions to getting into the right mind frame, right? To invite that new relationship in. This is for Gemini. Your mind is becoming very clear and you're finding solutions to your problems. You will be making the right choices. That is what is in the book, okay? But the lovers is standing out to me in the social and outgoing and playful part. So, yeah, as you heal, you're going to find yourself, waking back up to that, maybe that aspect of yourself that you lost. Sometimes when you go through heartbreak, I don't know what I was going to say there. It sounded like outbreak. I don't know. Sometimes when you go through that heartbreak, you lose a little piece of yourself, and you have a hard time finding that joy again. But I think if you're going through the healing process, you are finding those little sparks of joy. They're showing me like the little sparklers. So it's coming up. So you're getting there, and that person is also getting there. You will meet at the right time, okay, when it's meant to be. Because I said, for me, the true love card, and let me look in the book though, but the true love card really is more about like that divine love. But this might just mean like divinely guided. Where am I going? Identity. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is the card of true love in its purest, most loving form. See, that's the picnic. This can signify a romantic connection or the all existing love emanating from the source of the universe, the I am love. Okay, that is what is in the book. There, sorry, I'm showing you the wrong side. There we go. All right, right here. Am I showing you? No, wrong side. There we go, right here. I don't know when I'll figure this out. Yeah. Okay, so it is coming in. Be patient. Remember, we saw that, I think, 2 or 3 times. So it's going to come in. It's going to come in when it's meant to. Divine timing didn't come up, but it's that divine love. Okay, so just keep working on creating that life of joy and happiness and fulfillment that you want. You want to be in that state to call the right person in. Okay, you don't want, oh, damage just came through. You don't want those people who are not healed. It's never a good relationship, okay? All right, so that is it. If this renovated? I don't know. Maybe you flip houses. I don't know what that was. All right, if this resonated, let me know if you feel inclined to. If not, just have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night whenever you see this, and I will see you in the next video. Okay? Bye. Take care.